first pitch shortly after 5 o'clock. Well, the COVID-19 pandemic has heavily impacted people with Alzheimer's as well. Eugenia Welch, President and CEO of Alzheimer's San Diego, is here to share more. Eugenia, good morning. Thanks for taking the time.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing well. You all right there with the camera?
It fell off a little bit, but we'll just go with it like this.
This is what we're saying. This is the COVID corona stuff. This is what happens. People at home with their phones. Let's talk about how this has impacted you guys in your organization, fundraising, and everything else. How's it gone the last 6-7 months for you guys?
It's been good, considering it's difficult. Fundraising is certainly down. We know everyone is affected in some way. And so we're grateful to have the support of a lot of our major donors and a lot of small donations still coming in. We're grateful for everyone, regardless of the size. And so we're lucky for the support we're getting from the community.
Yeah, every little bit helps. We know that. How would you say isolation is affecting people living with dementia? Because it's hard on all of us, and these people require a certain sense of somebody coming to say hello, a hug, something from a family member that they might or might not recognize, but there's a bond there, and they don't have that now.
Right. It's especially difficult for people at home living with dementia and their caregivers. Dementia can be a very isolating disease to begin with, and not being able to go out and have your normal routine makes it very difficult, as well as people with dementia can't necessarily remember to wear a mask or why they need to practice these extra safety precautions. So it's very difficult. And not everyone is comfortable with Zoom or Skype or that sort of technology. You can see the trouble we're having today. So we encourage people to call us and talk about creative ways to connect. An old-fashioned letter really goes a long way, a phone call. Maybe you're talking on the phone with your family member while you're watching the same TV show and can discuss it. So we've been able to try to come up with a lot of creative ways to connect. So we suggest calling our social workers.
Yeah, it's also been rough for the families, for the caretakers involved.
Right. The caregivers especially, like I said, dementia can be a very isolating disease in the best of times. And so caregivers are really expressing that they're not able to get time alone, time to themselves. Due to that, we have put together some extra programs specifically for caregivers. We have a caregiver social hour that happens a couple times a month, as well as some meditation via Zoom. And it's just really a great way for people to connect. We heard from one of the participants that she was so happy to be on the Zoom with other people who understood her situation, yet they didn't mention dementia the whole hour.
Wow. The importance, you kind of hinted at this, the importance of being active and taking walks to improve your physical health, because a lot of times improving your physical health improves your mental health. Right.
Absolutely. There is one study that suggests that being active and getting out and walking can help reduce the progression of dementia, but getting out and being active can't hurt any of us. So it's great to do that and get an extra change of scenery. We know we all need a little bit of vitamin D in our day. And so just getting out, getting some fresh air, a change of scene, it's really important for all of us.
Talk a little bit about the free services you guys offer at Alzheimer's San Diego, in case people didn't already know.
Yeah, we have a wide range of services. We have social workers available to counsel people. We do that via phone, video chat. We have family Skype visits or Zoom visits, family conferences. We also have put together, since we started working virtually back in March, a special counseling service for people caring for someone with dementia who are having a special difficult time right now. We have a new program called VitALZ. We know 1 in 4 people with dementia lives alone. And so through VitALZ, we have volunteers who call and check in on those people, make sure they're okay, and just give them that extra bit of socialization.
Let's talk about the walk, because this is a big event. Where at Fox 5 we always take part in this event, near and dear to many of us here. My grandmother suffered from this thing for 10 to 12 years before it finally, but it was just painful to watch the decline. So this is special to us, but we can't go out and walk in Balboa Park like we usually do. So what's the other option now?
Right. We certainly will miss seeing everybody down at Balboa Park. It's fun to get everybody together, but the beauty of this is that people can walk in their neighborhood. They don't have to make the drive to Balboa Park. They don't have to be there for an 8 o'clock start time. They can start their walk anytime they want, but they're still able to get out, raise awareness, and get a little exercise and participate in a great event.
How does the virtual part of it work? Do you, like, you register and then you track it? Do you have to put in any numbers of how far you walk? Does it matter how far you walk?
No, it's the honor system,
Yeah.
but we really like for everybody to register. There's no registration fee, it's free, but quite a few people do fundraise for us, which is so important. This is our largest fundraiser of the year and allows us to keep all the programs and services, everything I mentioned this morning, free to the community. We don't charge for anything.
Eugenia Welch, we thank you for everything you guys are doing for so many families here in San Diego. We're going to take part in this virtual walk and hopefully back in person next year. Thank you so much for the time.
Great. Thank you. Bye.
If you'd like more information on how you can sign up or for more resources, go to fox5sandiego.com and click that Scene On tab.